Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and we're going to talk about Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Oh yeah, y'all knew I was going to talk about that shit. Oh, you knew I was going to talk about that shit. Bandai Namco, I think they said it was released for it was a surprise trailer that was released during like some kind of tournament thing over in Japan. And it was announced that it was happening, and at first I thought it was just going to be a HD HD re-release, where they not update the graphics, but they update it to where it can be played on the PlayStation 4 and 5, which I would have been fine. You don't even have to do a remake, just put the damn story like that, and we would have been fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. I am a simple man. So, because I remember two of the people that I be following on Instagram, they posted it was like, oh, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4 is happening. It's real. It's no joke. I said, man, stop lying. We already got Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4. You talking about that fan made game? Yeah, I seen it. It's freaking amazing, actually. But I said Atari and Bandai Namco and them, they all decided not to do anything more with Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi at all. I think Raging Blast 1 and Raging Blast 2 was supposed to be like that, but nobody really cared about Raging Blast 1 and Raging Blast 2 because it wasn't Budokai Tenkaichi 4 and 5 like it should have been. You know what I'm saying? Using the same graphics, using the same thing that people wanted to see. You know what I'm saying? What's the old formula? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? But apparently, no, my friend was like, nah, bro, I'm for real. It's happening. So he sent me the link to the trailer, and I looked at the trailer, and I was like, oh shit. So it's happening. But I can tell you one thing. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Oh, look, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Oh, you got high standards, bro. You got high standards. It's been 15, 16 years. When I tell you, middle school, high school years, I used to love to fucking play Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi. All three of them. You know how many times come home from school after a long day at school, and you come home, pop the PlayStation 2 in, and then bam, there you go, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Dun 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 dun. You know the music come on and stuff like that. It's so cool. But another thing about Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi, the series itself, was we got characters. We got a lot of characters, and a lot of characters even had different, a lot of forms too. So Tenkaichi 3 was like the largest at the time. So we had 98 characters and 116 forms for the characters. So technically we had 116 characters because each form is a character by itself. Like if you want to select Super Saiyan Goku, bam, that's your character. You don't even have to pick regular base Goku. You know what I'm saying? So just imagine, like, if you guys can keep the spirit of Budokai Tenkaichi and give us at least 150 characters, because I mean your roster should start off with at least, I would say, 110 characters released. Well, no, actually 150, yeah, because we already had almost 100 characters in Budokai Tenkaichi 3. So there's no excuse. So when I pop in Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4, oh, I should have 150 characters and no downloadable content. I mean, you can put downloadable content, but as far as like I'm talking about as far as character wise, I'm talking about like I should be able to unlock all 150 characters. Well, it'll be like I would probably say it'll probably be like 130 characters and then you get to 150 plus with the forms. That would make that make sense. I don't need to have less characters than the previous Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, where I have to pay for it. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can continue to make downloadable content, but as if you do want to do downloadable content, that's fine. But what I'm saying is for me, it needs to be a whole bunch of characters unlocked automatically. Like, when I go through the game, I should be able to unlock these characters. I shouldn't have to go online to buy not one character. You get what I'm saying? And I'm talking about for the base game itself. Oh, and the soundtracks, the music from Budokai Tenkaichi 3 needs to be in 4, most definitely. And I'm also going to be judging the game based on Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4 fan-made. Yeah, there's a fan-made game, and it has characters too. So I'm just being honest. What I would want to see is definitely the it's gonna happen because we already saw it. If it was up to me, hell no, I wouldn't want to see it. Definitely I would. I want to see. Definitely it's gonna do Dragon Ball Super. We already know that. So it's gonna cover Super. It's gonna cover Battle of the Gods. It's gonna cover Resurrection F. It's gonna cover Dragon Ball Z Super Brawly. It's gonna cover Dragon Ball Z Superhero. Okay, that's what you need to have for the Super Arc stuff. Bam, you got you know what I mean. And then afterwards, what's the next one? Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball GT needs to be expanded upon, because that's another good thing about Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi is that it would expand on Dragon Ball, and it will also expand on Dragon Ball GT. So I would want to see I would love to see when they go to that crazy planet in the first arc of the Dark Star Dragon Balls, and Goku meet Legic. I would love to play as Legic. That would be so cool to see Legic. I would want to see more of the Shadow Dragons. All the Shadow Dragons having their own, playable thing or whatever. So I would love to see the Shadow Dragons all get their little, you know what I mean? I would love to see a more expanded Super Android 17 saga for the game. Dragon Ball, definitely we need more Dragon Ball content, because it was really cool when they did put the Dragon Ball content in there, but it was just like towards it was like the King Piccolo and then the Goku and the Piccolo thing, but it was kind of weird because it really wasn't Team Goku or Team Piccolo. It was just like, there we go. Like how Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is doing it right now, where they about to release a downloadable content where you get to play as Team Goku versus Mon Jr. We need to have that as well. But I want to see like Goku versus the Red Ribbon Army arc. That would be definitely really cool to kind of see. Upa's dad would be nice to be a playable little character too. You know what I'm saying? The Pilaf gang. That arc would be nice to kind of see. You know what I'm saying? Just to expand a little bit more on that one. Keep the Dragon Ball Z movies, all of the Dragon Ball Z movies. That means Legendary Brawly, Metal Cooler, whatever. Expand a little bit more on the Metal Cooler arc or something like that. BoJack Unbound, the same thing. More playable characters from that movie would be nice as well. And like actual areas from the movie, because the only thing that bothered me about Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi series is when they do the movie arcs, they would just use the reusable stages, and that's fine and all, but I would love to see like the actual stages from the actual movie. Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? That would be really cool to kind of see, like, oh, okay, we got actual stages from the actual movies and stuff like that. keep the what if scenarios. The what if scenarios was really cool. I like the little open world thing that you had going on, where you had the characters kind of flying around the world, kind of like how in Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3, where you had the characters, you know, flying around or whatever. That would be definitely nice to see, honestly, because there's only so much of Super I can take, honestly. I really do not like Super, so I really know that Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4 is going to have a heavy focus on Super, but give the, you know, like, Budokai Tenkaichi was so unique by giving stories, and expanding, letting you play through a little bit of the GT, and a little bit of Dragon Ball, and the movies themselves. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see that more so than anything else, and maybe bring in some of the Dragon Ball Super, what was it? Dragon Ball superheroes, not Dragon Ball superheroes, but Dragon Ball superheroes, like the promotional anime that's kind of like Xenoverse or whatever. Bring in maybe some no storylines too, that will, you know, we can see Heart and other characters or whatever and stuff like that, since it is a card game. But it would be kind of cool to kind of see that kind of stuff in Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4. I want the battle system to be the same shit as Budokai Tenkaichi. Like, you do not have to change a damn thing, honestly. Just have the characters look good, and as long as they fight like Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4, Budokai Tenkaichi series was, I'm fine. And honestly, you don't even have to really make a fourth one. All you gotta do is just HD release Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 1, 2, and 3, so that way I can play them on the PlayStation 5. And we're solid, honestly. For me as a fan, that'll be really solid for me. But I'm just saying, this is what I would want to see in Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Oh yeah, but I am definitely excited. Like, holy fuck, I can't believe it. But I'm definitely judging on the merit of that fan made Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4. You better blow Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4 fan-made game out the water. You better be able to blow Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 out the water. I'm telling you, I'm being honest with you. Because I'm telling you, if y'all fuck this shit up, the fans gonna get mad. The fans are gonna be mad. I already know. I already know. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4 is fucking brilliant. It is a brilliant game. It's a brilliant franchise. It's perfect. So it's really not that hard to mess up. But I also know how companies like to get greedy nowadays. So we'll see. But yeah, Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Hell fucking yes, I'm excited for it. Hell fucking yes, I'm excited for it. I just wanted to make a video talking about it. So yeah, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think in the comments section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.